Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your host, Devil Arts Gaming. Today, we are doing what I didn't really want to do. A reviewed to heck. I love doing these, don't get me wrong. It's been a while. So recording a reviewed to heck is definitely going to be akin to a challenge. But we are reviewing a game I didn't really feel like reviewing. This one. I'm sure you know it. You love it. Outlast. So, we're going to go over a couple of talking points. I have them up on my phone because I have a hard time remembering what all to talk about, but I have it written down because I am good at taking notes, sort of. So, of course, now in Outlast, you play as an idiot. Plain and simple. You play as a stupid person. He is a journalist, and for some reason, the story he wants to talk about is the story of, I can't remember this place, the name of the place, but it's an insane asylum for the criminally insane. As you can see, even the people who work here could not contain it, and for some reason he decides that he will have a better time getting through whatever story it is he wants, which is what's happening here pretty much. Oh, what is this place? What's wrong with it? Let me take a look at it. I mean, you know. That's the guy we're playing as. He cannot fight. He can only run or hide. And again, he decides he's the best person for this job. Interesting logic. Don't really track it. But, you know, to each their own, I guess. So, the expectations that you should have for this game. I mean, you already know this was a very popular game. This is a very popular game when it first came out. I want to say like 2013. And there are definitely times where the graphics wane because the game was made a while back. You know, this is made like PS3 era. We're now at like PS5 era. So, that is a thing. It's a thing that you would have to deal with. Granted, the game is definitely fun, but let's move on from that topic to the gameplay. Speaking of the game, so of course this is a puzzle, or sort of like a puzzle solver. In my opinion, the pacing is a little slow, but that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. The pacing is, to me, slow, but to someone like Sheila, who is not a horror fan, the pacing's just fine. I'm assuming. Granted, I have not talked to them about their opinion because they're currently at work, and I am currently not. The controls, they're pretty good. They're responsive controls. I'm happy that... I'm happy to say I haven't really seen any glitches in the game. But there definitely are jump scares. There are definitely jump scares. If you are not a fan of jump scares, this is not the game for you. But the game overall is very fun. In my opinion, there's a lot of funny things that happen. And if you're someone like me who is fine with jump scares because you don't really get scared, then this game will be a barrel of laughs, especially if you play it with your friends while you're drinking. Because, yeah, no, this game is ridiculous when you look at it from an outsider's perspective. Like, why would you do this, you know? Who would do such a thing? Like, going into, like, the logistics of it. Anyway, I digress. So, the progression, of course, as I said, it's basically Pubble. I'm leaving that in. I could edit that out. I really could. But I'm going to leave it in because that's hilarious. Pubble. Hate to see it. So, it's puzzle-based. And honestly, it's pretty easy, in my opinion. This game is basically mostly, solely
reliant on jump scare and horror tactics, which it is a horror game, so that makes sense. But still, I personally have no issue with jump scares, typically. Especially because, I mean, Outlast is one of those games that, like, I can't speak for everyone, but when I was younger, I used to watch YouTubers like Markiplier. Granted, I didn't really watch his Outlast series except for maybe, like, episode 1. So, outside of the first episode, I really wasn't watching anything. So, like, everything that we did was new for me. And it was really nice. It was really cool experiencing this game firsthand. So, we already did talk about the story, the plot of it at least. When it comes to the dialogue, sorry guys, when it comes to the voice work, the dialogue, I think it's really nice. I think the dialogue is genuinely fear-gripping. I really do believe that. It can be. Like, there are things like the visuals here where they just don't hold up, they're older. Like how his hand clipped through the wall. Granted, you'll find that in a lot of games. But, there are little things, like, you could hear him just go, "You're here, aren't you?" There's, like, little things like that. The game knows how to have an ambiance, is what I'm trying to say. The game is definitely creepier. The world design is really good. It draws you in. You believe that this asylum will truly be your resting place. At least we did when we played. Like, granted, I'm good at suspending disbelief. When it comes to things like the music, as you can hear, it became a bit of a joke for me and Sheila. The rusty trombone, as we called it. I mean, you know, how could you not laugh at that trombone, like, whoa, you know? It is an all-around really funny thing to me, personally. It became a thing, though, where, like, I would hear it, and I would just know, okay, there's, you know, as we would call him, Bobby is nearby. Bobby is not his real name, but that's what I referred to the big guy as. Well, Sheila would know, okay, I'm terrified now. So, depending on you, that is a source of either fear or a lot of laughter. But, personally, I definitely did have a lot of fun playing this game. So, I'm gonna start giving things ratings. That's what I've been thinking about doing. I think that's what we're gonna do. Overall, if I had to give it a rating, you know, anywhere from A through, I don't know, anywhere from A to, I guess let's do F. Makes sense. Your traditional grading scale. I would easily give this game a solid B+. It's got a Devil B+ seal. Because, I mean, come on. It's a classic. Like, yeah, I don't really typically indulge in these kind of games, but these kind of games are classic. I think if you're a horror fan, you're gonna love it. If you're a non-horror fan, maybe don't start with it. Not gonna lie, do not start with this game. If you're not a horror fan, Sheila has told me I should say that whenever we do these reviews. Also, Sheila was planned to be on it, but I've decided to just do it without them. I don't really want to put them through it again. They really did not like this game. Like I said, if you're not a horror fan, maybe give Outlast a skip. Unless you're a non-horror fan who can still handle jump scares. Then it should be fine.
As far as replay goes, by the way, I'd say this game's pretty replayable. I mean, even if you've played it like me, where you've memorized all of the jump scares and the layouts, blobbity blobbity, you could still fumble, like the scene that's on screen right now. I still fumble on, because I mean, you know, it's a little harder to predict, in my opinion. And yeah, finally, how much would you pay for it, really? I would argue it should really only be, modern day at least, it's a game that I would personally only pay for if I am... How should I say this? This is a game that I would want to pay for on a discount, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't want to pay full price for this game, but I would happily buy it, like, on a discount. I think I got, like, this game and the second game together for $4 to $8, maybe. And I would say, yeah, it was worth about that much to me. However, I mean, it is a really good game, like I said, and it's a really good deal. So I do think it's good for the price I paid, especially. Especially because it is an older game. It's not going to be priced as high as it used to be. As far as it comes with, like, when it comes to any tips that I have, hide. My tip is, actually, most of the time, 99% of the time, you could probably get away with running. Just, like, running away. I'm not even joking. The amount of times that we've juked out the villains in this game is hilarious. But yeah, I do genuinely think that if you are a horror fan, you guys should give this game a try. So I would say, overall, that I hope you guys have fun. And if you guys want me to do more horror games in the future, just let me know. I'm more than happy to accommodate. I will say I think Slender the Arrival somehow got, like, a solid scare out of me. I don't remember, but I think. And, like I said, I'm more than happy to... I'm more than happy, guys, to play horror games on the channel for you guys. You know? That won't be a problem for me. So, if you guys want that, and if you want, especially if you want Sheila to, if I remember, I was told by Sheila specifically that if it is Sheila you want to join, it will have to be, like, this video will have to get likes. But, if you guys want me to do it, just comment. So yeah, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next episode, in the next thing we do. I will catch you guys.